Here it goes. Jeez, I don't know what the heck was going on there. Crap. All right, we're back here. Yeah, it kept saying internet was unstable. I was like, all right, it'll clear up here in a second. Nope. Hit the refresh, tried to do something, and it totally just freaked out. It's like, well, would not let me reconnect. So here we are. What's up, Proof Chaser? Yeah, I guess. No. So last night I was trying to link the printer upstairs to the laptop that I'm using down here. Well, I've got a repeater down here, so it's got a different network name. So I connected it up to the network upstairs that computer was on with the printer so we could try to network it. And it's still connected up there, which is all the way upstairs instead of being networked to this repeater, which is 5 feet away. So I was like, oh, well, let me just switch the network and that'll make my connection a lot more stable. By that time, it had dumped me. So I was like, well, let me just switch the network and it should come right back on. Yeah, no, not so much. First world problems. Oh, yeah. I got a repeater, but she went to bed. Ow, dude, seriously? I mean, I got to figure out what I sent you now. I mean, I think I sent you a picture of what this is probably why I need to make sure I take pictures of everything that I send to somebody. So that, yeah, I did take a picture. Awesome. Yeah. I hope it wasn't the A. Smiths that broke. Good Lord. They had to make an effort to break that shit. Seriously. Yeah, I did do a video with Joe Proof Chaser. Yeah. What's going on, Rod? Yeah. Still, I did all that last night. Still didn't get the printer. I got it set up to share and all that. It's like trying to network. It was a pain in the ass. I'm going to record a video, but we'll be back. We'll hang out if you're still on. Right on. Signing off, y'all. All right, Dan, have a good weekend. Shit show. And Kim comes down there and be like, I've only been live for 3 minutes. I mean, what's the deal? Trying to look and see what else I sent you, Al. 3 things: conviction, coal pick, 2 things of A. Smith Bowman. Please tell me that damn Melick 10X didn't get broke. Oh, the Melick survived. Well, one of them's A. Smith Bowman in the front, Al. Well, the Melick 10X survived. Thank God. Dan, have a great one. Hey, Will. I'm getting a new job soon and supposedly going to Colorado regularly. I'll have to link up with him. Oh, yeah, there's good people up there, Proof Chaser. Lots of good people up there. Man. Now, all that weather that was blowing up earlier, it went, of course, we didn't get any of it here. It's supposed to rain tomorrow night, I think. I'll tell you that's what it is. It's that one network is my phone being on it ain't even liking it. So now I just need to go to my 5G because it somehow works better. Didn't leak outside the packaging. Well, that's a good thing that it didn't, because that's when they freaking rip them open and confiscate them. If that box gets wet, the way I had that damn thing wrapped, I don't think there was any way. That was kind of the other reason why it's wrapped like that. It's like if something gets broke inside there, it's going to be contained and they're not going to see it. Well, at this point, whatever one got broken, we can figure it out through process of elimination. I can replace that. Couldn't really replace the Melic 10X, but that did survive, so you're good on that. And one of the A Smiths, so the worst that could happen is that we lost one. Yeah, rain ain't nowhere near me now, so we ain't gonna get no rain tonight. Yeah, I got up this morning to go to the bathroom at 1:30 this morning. It was 89 degrees still at 1:30 this morning. Ridiculous. Yeah, they'll see a little bit of JT Melic in New Orleans. I know. I saw that 10X in that picture. I'm like, that's the one I can't replace. Rob's in Michigan. It does in the spring and the fall. Spring and the fall, we can get 50-degree temperature swings. It can be 35 at night and 85 in the afternoon. We're talking about how the desert heat will kill you in the afternoon and you'll freeze to death at night. That's when it happens. Big temperature swings in the spring and the fall. And sometimes in the winter too. But no, summertime, it's just straight fucking hot all the time. Yeah, like you can get 50-degree temperature swings. It's not like a common occurrence, but it's not real rare either. So yeah, it's just at times of the year. It's like you're pretty toasty warm, and then the sun goes away, and it's like, damn, it got cold quick. Yeah, we get these super clear skies here, and as soon as radiational cooling, basically as soon as the sun goes down, all the heat just escapes. It's gone. The Green Goblin attack. Just put a little cyber attack on me from upstairs. I mean, I know places that get them. Like, I've been in Colorado, when I lived up there when I was a kid, we used to get like huge, like if a front was coming through, a massive temperature change would happen. But this here is just normal shit, like it's not like a weather pattern coming through. It's just warm during the day and cold as shit at night. Damn, Al's got me all stressed out about that damn package now. I'm trying to look to see what else is in there. Brothers Justice made it. Conviction Double Oak. Conviction 6-year. Both A. Smith Bowmans made it. Nice. Because I see the one in the front on the right, Al, and the one on the back row. Nice. All right, cool. The real critical ones made it. Yeah, Brandon. Al got his 10X sample tonight. Since I forgot to bring it to Colorado. I really did. I was like, I forgot like 2 or 3 bottles I was supposed to bring, that 10X sample, my shaving kit bag. I mean, I forgot so much shit. I don't know what the hell I was doing. No, Al didn't even call me out till I got home because he had a lot going on. He wasn't really at SDL all that long that night. Then I get home and he says something about it, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot the damn Melic." Like shit, man. Ask for a sample. It tells me to get a job. What are you asking for a sample of? The hell do you think I got? Hell, you don't drink anything but Crittenden's and damn Cajun's cut. I ain't got that much of that. Why does PDP keep getting retracted? I don't know. I don't know unless he's typing something in. Yeah, I was like something on his end. I mean, I got him on auto retract. Yeah, just keep typing and it'll just retract it automatically. Thanks, Dave Brown. Yeah. Well, this is another live now since the damn thing screwed up on me, so I had to start another one. We looking at this guy's like, how many lives did he have Friday night? Yeah, he did 4 of them. You get more credit if you have like separate lives instead of having one long. We'd have 4 shorter ones, right? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let me put Kim's dip bottle back since she went to bed. Hmm. What should I pour? Zona, are you in here, Zona? I don't even know if Zona made it back over to the new. Shit. Man, I don't know what the hell to pour next. The struggle is real. Now, what the hell? Go ahead and do some Melic. Why not? Okay. What was Paul Sutton you were asking me about earlier? Thought it was kind of an odd question to ask because not a lot of people know about that. Hey, after cutting your finger like that, Al, you deserve some 10X, bro. Okay, I was wondering, Zona. I'm like, man, how the hell did he find Paul Sutton? That's not. That's a. I've got the 7, 8, and 9 year old. I got the 7 year in Florida at the ABC store in Orlando, and because I tried it up at Joe's 2 years ago, and I was like, that's pretty good. So I got one there at the ABC in Florida, and the 8 and the 9 year old have just come out the last couple of years, and I got them online. It's solid. But I will certainly give you a sample of all three of them. You can judge for yourself. Dizzy knows what pick this is. Paul Sutton Brandy. Oh. This is a good pick, Dizzy. It's really damn good. I mean, it's definitely better than ours. But we've talked about that before. I mean, you walk in, you got 4 options. That's what you got. 10X is dark, isn't it? This is the oak and cedar pick. Yeah. Well, JT Mellick is Mike Fruget's uncle. That's who the company's named after. So they are rice farmers. Yep. Dude, man. Yeah, this thing is. This would have been one of those ones, Dizzy, that when I watched the video, this thing had to have jumped out of those 4 samples that you got. I can't imagine that any of those other 3 were anywhere close to this one. And it was that way with ours, too. It was like one sample was just drastically better than the other 3. Rice whiskey. Yeah. Can't be bourbon unless it's 51% corn. This is 100% rice. Yeah, it was the same way with us, Dizzy. It was just like as soon as we sipped it, it was like, yeah, it was the second one we tried. And then we tried 3 and 4, and it was like, yeah, it's no question which one is the best of the 4. You boys about to be crawfish bait. You guys about to go out to the back here. Yeah. It I still think it's very bourbon-esque. I mean, if that's the word you want to use for it. I don't know very many people who pick up on that when they try it. They would think it's a bourbon. It was like 20 bottles, right? It was like one of their original barrels, so it's like what, 10 years old or something like that. It's crazy dark. I mean, crazy dark. I'll show you how dark it is. Let's see. Here, let's see if I can pull something comparable to you. This is Elijah Craig 15 year whiskey. Here's the 10X. Massively different. I mean, massively different. Yeah, 2021 barrel. 20, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, one bottle Mike kept and 20 bottles that went out. Let's put it that way. Isn't that how it worked? He kept one bottle and then I don't give a shit where it was distilled at. It's damn good. I don't know where they got it from, but I want more of it. What's up? What's up? Let's go, Brandon. Oh, not a fan of Mike. Mike's an interesting character. Wow. I think we can all agree with that, Brandon. He's got, I could see where him and Mia had issues, but at the end of the day, he runs the damn place. So this damn thing is so damn good. This is a damn solid pick right here. That thing is tasty. And I'm happy to have the bottles that I have of it for sure. It's freaking really damn good. Even though Dizzy was involved in it, and I don't want to give it that much props, it is damn good. Yeah, it does have that sweetness on it for sure. Sure, it sells. Shit, there's people jonesing to get it. I mean, a lot of states. It's not in Tennessee yet, right, Brandon? You can't get it up there. I mean, it's such a limited area that you can get it in. But you know what? That's also what drives a lot of that too. That's what drives the hype. Just because you can't get it. FOMO. FOMO will get you. Well, yeah, he likes the damn vodka because you can just fucking kick that out. What 14 damn days? You ain't got to age it. You ain't got to do anything. So yeah, he loves for the clear spirits to keep selling. I mean, pretty simple math, man. I mean, when you got to barrel that damn whiskey up and you got to sit on it for years, yeah, give me the stuff that I can just sit there and turn and burn and just kick it out. Tastes like Starburst. Well, I mean, everybody's, I mean, Old Glory, all these little distilleries are doing. They all started off with, gin and vodka and all that because got to have something to make money while you're waiting on the bourbon and whiskey to age out. So,
You got new lights outside?
yeah, I don't like them, but we got new lights.
I like them because they're purple.
Well, they're purplish. They're supposed to be cool white, and we had bright white before, and they're just not bright enough.
They're purple.
Yeah, yeah,
That's infinitely better.
they do look purple.
Purple.
Yep. Woo, the goblin. Yeah, she's actually talking to me now, so
Aw.
she just realized there's new lights out back because the last storm we got the other night I had those rope lights out there, and right at the connection point, must have got some water in there, and I mean, like, there's a burn mark on the top of the wall. Yeah, it was like, went to plug them in. I'm like, plug them back in, blew another fuse. And I'm like, oh, I got a dead short somewhere. Like, well, let me go to the connection point. Yep, big old black mark right there. But I was like, well, that's my problem.
Yeah, but the lights are purple now, so they're better.
So that's why I bought a 100-foot strand this time instead of 250-footers. Now there's no connection point in the middle, so it should be all right.
Purple lights.
They are purplish for sure. But there's that remote over there. You can't switch the color, so that's the color they are.
Is it at the brightest?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't mess with it, please. That remote's a pain in the rear end. But yeah, that's as bright as they go. That's the problem I really have with them is they're not bright enough.
Oh, Papa, Aspen wanted me to go to the Apple thing, like Andy's Apple something with her.
Yeah, Wilcox.
Tomorrow. So.
The apple orchard.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing where they grow apples.
Yeah. I couldn't think of what their actual business name.
You do that in the summertime?
I don't know. Aspen invited me.
No, I just didn't know when they harvest them and stuff, so I didn't know if it was the thing to do during the summer. Hell, I don't know.
I gave her estimates on what time I think my hair will be done.
Oh dear, we'll come back in any capacity. Yeah, I don't know. Damn, Dizzy. Yeah, falling out must have been huge.
I got the sophisticated vanilla ice cream.
Like Dickel if it wasn't so damn mineral. That damn Flintstone vitamins, man, is kind of rough.
I love Flintstone vitamins.
I like Flintstone vitamins too. I just don't want them in my whiskey. I mean, when I was a kid, I'd eat a handful of them damn things, It's like, oh, one per day. It's like, I'll take 8, please.
I'll take half the bottle.
Yeah, they said that 15-year that's like almost 19 from Dodds didn't have that minerality. It still has it. Superpowers. But apparently I can't keep my internet up and running. It's the problem. Apparently my superpowers aren't all that. Yeah, I think my stream dying killed a bunch of people that were in here. They just said screw it and probably took it as an opportunity to go to bed, which I don't blame them.
That's great.
Me and that chair are gonna have fallen out before it's all said and done, aren't we? All right, what's it gonna be? That Mellick is tasty. About to, I hear Kim stirring up there. You got a 12-pack of Glens.
Because I went in
There's 3 boxes over there, and I don't know how many of them are. I think those are plain Glens in there. I probably got a dozen of those, and then I've got about 9 of the ones with my logo on them. But yeah. ER12. Yeah, I've got a little bit of that I could definitely drink. Hey, you know what? I will do that. I'm not feeling the toasted thing right this instant. Let's do ER12. Why not? What other glasses are you getting the logos put on? None. After came back for retention purposes. Ah. No, my internet crapped out on me and I had to restart. Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Somebody wanted chonky.
Who? Jill?
I'm pointing.
Oh, the goblin?
Yep.
I need to say hi to him. What did you want me to do?
No.
Ignore him?
Yes.
I can't
Warren's
see.
like, damn, you just got that bottle. I'm like, I did. No, the internet was connected to the one up there. Remember, we were trying to network the printer? And my phone and that started acting up and froze up. So then I tried to switch it to this one down here. Yeah, I wasn't having none of that. So I had to restart.
That doesn't mean you have.
I started over. I've only been on for 32 minutes.
Jillian, let the dog out, please.
It's not lying. It says right there, I've been on here for 32
Hold on.
minutes.
Come on, Tintin. Outside
Well,
with the
Glenn's
purple
getting-
lights.
Glasses.
Outside with the purple light.
Yeah, you can get whatever you want. I mean, they'll.
Come on, dog.
Here, look at this. I'll show you
Thank
one.
you. Come on, come here.
Mary tested
Here.
on a cheap wine glass.
I
Big,
like that glass.
big old wine glass with my logo on
That's
it.
good for my white Russian.
So this was like her test bed before she started doing the Glens. So she can do it.
Milkshake appreciate.
I was watching.
Milkshake appreciation.
She can put them on whatever you want.
He's coming.
No, I thought you were asking what I was going to get them put on. I'm like, Glens are about all I use anyway. So I'm like, but if you want a different kind of glass, just ask. Yeah. Warren's like, you just got this bottle last week.
Which one was that?
Eagle 12.
Yeah, you like that bottle.
Yeah, I do. Makes me wonder if I'm ever going to drink Eagle 10 again now.
No, you.
Get queasy in here and see me sipping on all this Eagle 12. Just broke my buffalo. Yeah. Well, breaking Glens is a serious struggle. I mean,
Jillian, he's ready.
you get in there doing the dishes or whatever else, you get soap on your hand and soap on that glass and it slips out of your hand.
Who said that, Papa? Who said that?
What?
Look at the chat.
Dances cutely. Who does?
Jillian,
Oh,
hey, you have a banner scrolling across the bottom. How'd you do that?
that's not me.
Oh, what is that?
That's some other channel that came on after my live died and I had to restart. I'm not big into the stem glasses, but that's just
I
me.
like them.
Kim likes them. Kim's got,
I got one.
she's
Got from
Bayou Side in Thibodaux, Louisiana. She's got
but
this
they even
one.
have like the taller ones too, like the tulip shaped ones.
Yeah, I don't like those.
I like those too.
When what's his name drinks out of those on was it Everyday Drinker?
Yeah.
Nathan.
Yeah.
I just get, I don't know. Just look like you got to drink your pinky up with that thing or something. I'm like, no, I ain't doing that. Depends. It's supposed to be like what? It's supposed to be like 60, 50 or $60. They were 75 here in town. There was a couple stores charging 100. There were some charging more than that though too.
Cutely. Okay, yeah.
Yes, Laura and I have tried Maker's Mark Lost recipe. I know it's a big surprise.
Love makers.
I have them both. I can get you some samples of those too if you would like. I'll probably meet up with Squatch maybe tomorrow. Try to get with him, pick up those bottles, and then maybe I can meet you or something because Kim and the Goblin are going to be tied up most of the day tomorrow. So I'll have some free time. I can come into town or whatever else and get you your bottles and some samples. I do not have an Eagle Rare 17. No. Isaac, a lot better than the 10. Yeah, it's better. Poor decision. Corey, welcome in. Yeah, now I'm all screwed up having to start another live. And I didn't even type in anything. I didn't put a thumbnail. I was just like, fire up another live.
It's Friday night.
So I don't figure it's gonna draw a bunch of people in because I didn't have a thumbnail. I didn't do anything. I was just like, just get it back going. Flight Crew is bougie. Not surprised they have their own branded shit. Their picks are normally great from what, yeah, they do have good picks. Well, that's right, Al. Girls do like them. Maybe a Kentucky tasting glass. Which one? I don't know. I don't put that. These Glens. Then I've got this Squire Wee Glen or whatever else. But other than that, they do what I need them to do. I don't need to get all fancy with the glassware. Kind of a no frills guy. Kind of like everybody saying do multiple social media platforms. I'm like, this guy's a one-trick pony. I'm doing YouTube. I'll put my focus there. I'm just not really going to go crazy with all the other stuff. I don't want to go that far with it. Colored blends are nice for blinds. Absolutely, they are. I just don't do a ton of blinds. Not that many of them to where I need them. So. Yeah, crispy. I'm not into the. Do this. Have fun with it. These glasses do what I need them to do. I just don't need to go. I'd rather take my efforts and my money on more bottles, which don't really need any more of those either, but. Yeah, well, that's what everybody's like. Oh, you got to do Instagram. Everybody's on Instagram. And I'm like, I was at some guy's live before I went to dinner tonight. And he's like, oh, yeah, I've seen some of your stuff on TikTok. And I'm going, no, you didn't. I don't even go on TikTok.
And if you did it, it's not me.
I did. I told him. It was like his wife or somebody was watching the chat for him. And I'm like, I'm not on TikTok. I'm a one-trick pony YouTube guy.
Excuse me.
I tried to get an Old Forester today at Total Wine. Oh, you mean OnlyFans? Never mind. Yeah.
Stick with on Patreon.
Yeah.
I forget that people use OnlyFans for things that aren't.
Missing out on the money there. Missing out on a chance to retire early. But I'd sell stuff like farts in a jar or something like that. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm playing my
quick, get the lid on that one. Quick, that's a good one.
German, little dog, little bro.
Oh, it's a message in a bottle, all right. No.
I can get the next class.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell I like it. No, this isn't the bottle. Actually, you know, when you say this is the bottle I got last week, this isn't the bottle I got last week. There's no way I drank this much. It's the damn bottle I got from Queasy. I already had one. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't drink this much Eagle Rare this week. Now, I will tell you, though, when I first got this, I was drinking it really, really slow because it was the only one I had. Then when I came back from Colorado, I started hitting this pretty good. A little bit before we left because I knew I had another one. So,
Come on.
Will, why am I cutting you deep with that bottle? Did Queasy promise you this bottle or something? You know, just because of what this bottle represents, Will, I should probably, like, when I open my next bottle, I should pour it in here. That way I'm always using the bottle that Queasy sent me. That make you feel better? That way I can always say it's the bottle Queasy sent me.
Look at the little guy. He's so freaking cute. He's hanging out with dogs.
It's all Queasy's fault. It is. And he ain't even in here. Yeah, she's a good one. Something. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Don't lean in that chair. Do not lean in it. That was close right there. Okay. Do not lean in this chair at all. Yeah, these wheels are coming off this thing. Anyway, that was close. I'm going to go with something a little bit. I know. That chair is like crazy. On the tile floor is just too much. It moves way too much. It's good for everything but the wheels. I'm gonna have to come up with something on that.
So
I did, man. It's all right. I had a good dismount on that one, though. Get points for that. Landed on his feet. I still laugh about this shit. I would have been disappointed. Queasy, we didn't. Yeah. Good. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I told Kim right off the bat. As soon as I set it up, I was like, these wheels got to go. The wheels just are not going to work. All right, Rob, we'll see you. Yeah, the wheels. I knew as soon as I put it together and rolled it over here, I'm like, yep. It's a good thing I didn't have a few more pours in me, or that shit would have been like face playing into the shelf and then knocked over like 8 bottles or whatever else. Like holy shit, that just happened on live. It's like, damn. I'm going to go back and watch that later, though. That's going to be a good one. It's like, damn, watch this dismount. Eesh. That was my fault for leaning too far. Just trying to do the old, well, let me lean over and grab that. No, don't do that. Yeah, I know, right? The bad boy's right there. Yeesh. I got a lot of bottles on that shelf, on that whole damn cabinet over there. I don't want to knock off. Bad moments in live streams. Yeah. God, I could almost come up with a 3-minute short over all that shit. That's worth 20 subs right there, just watching him do that. I'm gonna have this Russell's Reserve pick from Nana's Kitchen in Marana. I want something to, I don't know, that sweetness on that Eagle 12 actually probably wasn't a good idea. It's not really what I'm looking for. I think at this point, let's go to this Russell's and that'll tone it down a little bit, I'm sure. Make sure.
I'm not scratching it.
This is Nana's Kitchen's latest release here, barrel pick that they just got. If you know anything about Russell's, it definitely has a distinct flavor profile. Set it up like her blue burritos. There you go. Yeah, you're right, crispy. I shouldn't have. I was just like, oof. I was like, yeah, that's that. Normally, Eagle Rare is an opening pour for me. Do that like one of your early pours or your first pour of the night. It's like, yeah, definitely.
I'm not scratching.
It's one of those ones you can try at the beginning of the night. You'll know if your palate's on or if it's off. It's like, okay, if this thing don't taste right, then I already know I'm going to be off all night. Yeah, exactly. It's a primer. Just go with that. It's consistent. You know what it's supposed to taste like and what it should taste like to you. And if it doesn't, you kind of know you're going to be off all night. Because some nights palate's just off. But if you're a real drinker, you'll power through it, make it work. Oh, yeah, this is what I should have went to.
Why are you looking at me like that?
But as much as I like that Eagle 12, I want it off the palate now.
I'm sorry, little Gigi. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, that'll kill it. That'll burn right through it. Puke and rally. Yeah, right. Well, and that's why you want to know, right, Crispy? I mean, it's just like, yeah, don't pour the good stuff tonight because it just ain't hitting. So I think my palate's off tonight. I think I'll go pour some George T. Stagg or William LaRue Weller. Said no one ever. Yeah, I mean, there's some nights, man, I have them. Nights where it just, if it's nights, if I'm not having a live and I just pour one or two and it's just off, I just stop. I'm just like, just ain't worth it. Not getting what I'm looking for tonight, and I'm not going to. It's just not there. Phew. Easy to find is an understatement, right? Crazy. And the funny thing is now it's been that way for so long now.
I'm sorry, little Gigi.
When you take like a short, like at Costco, and there's pallets of it sitting there for $45.99, and people are like, "Oh my God, I can't find that where I'm at." And you're going, "Really?" It just sits here everywhere. Speaking of which, as I was bitching about Total Wine earlier, but it's funny that they have $45.99 E.H. Taylor small batch limit one. Dude, I can go to Costco and buy a pallet of it. They're matching Costco prices because they feel like they have to. And they also had Barrel 38. This one. I'm leaning in this chair. I'm nervous about it every time now. This was $69.99 at Costco. I know Total Wine had this for $85 or $86 a week or so ago. It was $69.99 today because they know they got to match Costco because people aren't going to buy it from them. But still, limit one E.H. Taylor small batch, and you can back an 18-wheeler up to Costco and load it up. They'll let you buy all you want. So go figure that one out. Costco got the Orphan Barrel Night Sage in. Total swine. Yeah. Problem we have here is we just don't have a lot of options here in Tucson. Like I said, people look at all these bottles and swear, oh my God, Tucson's a gold mine. It's like, if you knew how many of these bottles I didn't get here, that's the issue. Traveling. Hooked up with people in other groups in other states that will sting you stuff. Trades. It's not like I'm walking in the stores buying all these here. So I got a Weller single barrel out of there, last week or whatever. What did I get? The one before that, I'm trying to remember what I got now. Weller 12. That's what it was. Got a Weller 12 in the spring. And then single barrel this time. Nothing great. And then the guy today that was first in line at Total Wine to get the President's Choice, get this. His buddy gets drawn for the Grand Reserve, gets drawn for Heaven Hill 22, calls him up and tells him, I don't want it. Do you want it? So he goes and gives his buddy the money so he can go get the Heaven Hill 22 and gives it to him.
You're so freaking cute. Why are you so freaking cute? You're so freaking cute. You're so freaking cute. Wait, why are you so freaking cute?
Oh, you got you a Weller single barrel from him there, Will? Right on. Yeah. Guy's first in line this morning because he got the phone call. So he got there at 8 this morning. Gets the President's Choice and then has to sit there and goes, oh, yeah, my buddy didn't want the Heaven Hill 22, so I was able to buy it off of him. What the man? Crispy. Walgreens. I don't know what part of town you actually live in, but Walgreens over on Golf Links and Harrison was getting a lot of stuff. Dude, do yourself a favor. Go in there and check. Thought it might be. I'm just telling him, Zona. I mean, there's periodically check in there. It would be a place you would not think to find something. But yeah. That's what the group's about, Crispy, helping people out. And I'm sure it's not the only Walgreens that's getting them. So if it says liquor on the outside, because they were getting them out here in Green Valley too. So yeah, we got one Bevmo and they suck ass, dude. They're worse than Total Wine. They don't get shit. They don't get anything. They get nothing. Bevmo gets it all in California. We don't get shit here at this Bevmo. This Bevmo here is horrible. And people in there that work in there are nice enough. They just don't get any allocation. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've gotten some Michter's barrel strength rye out of there probably a year ago. My buddy Rick got a E.H. Taylor barrel proof out of there back in March. But other than that, yeah, we really haven't gotten a whole lot out of there. We got some Weller full proof out of there last year. A couple of bottles of that. But yeah, getting 2 or 3 bottles out of a store, a big box store like that for the entire year, just kind of doesn't tell you that they get a whole lot. It's not really worth it. I mean, we go over there every Friday after we pop through Total Wine and go over there and check just in case. But yeah, it doesn't normally amount to much. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. And they both get their allocations on Fridays, typically. So you can go to one, then drive right across the parking lot to the other one. Hence why we do that. Oh yeah, that Russell's definitely takes the edge off the. That's what it was. It was the lane forward. Let's see. Yeah, some skids are definitely going on this thing for sure. Oh, is Warren still in here? See, Warren probably didn't transfer over to the new live. I'll just send him a text. Mike's hooking me up. Here's some shit to keep you from breaking your neck in your chair. Appreciate you guys. All right, take it easy there, B-Rad. We're going to get together this weekend with a text and get to the bottom of this damn samples and some bottles. Will make you tell me something here so I can. Got to throw in a Foursquare pour. Woo-wee. I can do that.
Yes, I'm thinking air like the I'm gonna practice my instrument very late because I haven't done that yet. You want to hear my amazing viola after 2 days of not practice?
Has it only been 2 days?
Possibly 5.
Truman,
Yes, sir.
back up on the couch, dog. Get on there, chunky. Goblin's going to go up and play her viola now, so I hear that all the way down here. So if you hear it, that's what it is. Girl's a night owl. Late night winter show. He's over there. Truman, what are you doing? Why does your mama have like 2 glasses? 3 glasses. She's got a bourbon glass and 2 tea glasses over there. Okay, I was like, wondering why there's. So apparently you're still watching the live. The Goblin says one of those is mine. It's like, okay, that explains why there's 2 tea glasses over there. Then Truman, there's nothing in there for you. So he's gonna lick. Yep, go ahead and lick the edge of the damn glass because you can taste the tea on there, can't you? Damn dog. What are you doing there, Wiener? Huh? Come here. Come here. Don't make me work to come pick you up. All right, come on. I think I'm going to bed, but I'm not. All right, come on. Oh. All right. Oh, it's water and a milkshake. This is really all you want, isn't it? You just want somebody to hold you, don't you? You just want somebody to sit here and hold you all night. You know, I can't really drink while I'm doing this, right? You really don't care either, do you? Nope. This is what you want all night. Just Daddy to sit here and hold you, isn't it? Yep, I know. You're yawning because you can't stay awake. Kristen White, welcome in. Yeah, he's spoiled rotten, is what he is. Well, I have Foursquare rum poured up. Chunky's in my way here. He's all about hanging out right here. Can I put you down? Can I go back to drinking? Hmm? 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 I'll put you on the couch. Hmm? I'm going to have to. Y'all look peaceful. Look at him. He's yawning. That's all he's doing is sitting there yawning like he's ready for somebody to go to bed. Okay, bye-bye. It's viola time. Here we go. You guys are going to be hearing that in the background, I'm sure. I'm afraid what I'm really afraid is going to happen is I'm going to slide off that damn chair. All right. All right. Here we go. Yeah, he's hot back down, but I ain't picking him back up. Demon's in the corner. He's probably going to plop down right here on this rug that's over here by the barrel just so he can be close. That's exactly what he's doing. He just wants to be right here by me. Yep, sitting right there. There goes the viola. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear that or not. Well, Kristen White, welcome in. I don't know if you've been in here before or not. He is my buddy. He is. He's been Kim's buddy all summer, though, because she's been home with him all day. So, of course, when I get home, then he'll all right, he'll hang out with me for a little bit, but he's still gotten a little attached to Kim. But at the end of the day, he's still my buddy. First timer, nice to meet you. Thank you. Well, yeah, say welcome in. Talking a lot of bourbon, so normally, or the dog, or as we call it, the wiener show. So, it does have a little, man, it does have a little Detling type uh, aspect to it a little bit. Coffee, toffee, but your coffee that's already going to turn Will like, ugh. That is a very, very, I'll say, like I said the other night, busy. It's got a lot going on. Yeah, we got nice folks in here. You don't drink coffee at all, do you, Will? Like, damn, bro. Rick's out on the rum. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this would not be Rick's jam at all. Mm-mm. Yeah, 100%. This would be more up your alley, Birdie. That's definitely not Rick. 100%. Yeah. Coffee is a love-hate thing. I mean, you either like that note or you don't. Speaking of Detling, bro, you created a monster. Uh, Detling has a crazy way of doing that to people, Zona. That's. Did you see Bonding Over Bourbon's latest video? I think they did a video yesterday where they were down at Detling. Watch that one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Seth Detling is definitely a unique individual, to say the least. He's a character. Because we all watched it then. Yeah. Seth's all right guy. He's got Bonding Over Bourbon. He Patron coffee isn't that bad. Yeah, he caught a lot of flack over the raising his prices because basically his bourbon was bringing so much money on the secondary because it's so scarce and hard to get, and it was so desired, and people were flipping it, and he knew they were flipping it, and so his rebuttal to that was to raise the price to cut the profit margin to hopefully ensure, not totally ensure, that the bottles were falling into the hands of people who really wanted to drink the product and enjoy it versus people looking to get it and sell it. So he raised his prices to cut that margin to the point where, it's like, oh, he's making more money too, but he's a small distiller. So he doesn't have the volume, to make the money that, the legacy distillers can do. And he also supposedly saw another group I'm in, Bourbon Together. Some folks are in here that are in that. They were doing a sample wheel, and I sent some samples. Got on a list, and it's like, all right, this guy's going to send you 7 samples. You take them out. You put 7 samples in, and then you send them on. Well, the guy I was sending them to lived in Alabama, down closer by the coast, L.A., lower Alabama. Down by Orange Beach and all that area down there. And we were talking back and forth, and we were talking about the Detling and all this, that, and the other. And I was trying to go over some things with him. I wanted to send him samples of things he liked. So I was asking him, hey, what do you like? Here's what I've got. I want to try to send you something you haven't had, something unique. And we talked about Detling and all that. I said, well, I'm sure you've had Detling because you live in Alabama. And he said, yeah, well, he goes, I'm just going to forewarn you on Detling. He goes, don't sell on secondary, which I don't do anyway. So I was just like, well, what do you mean don't sell on secondary? He goes, Seth Detling has people that he pays to watch people to watch for Detling going on secondary. And once he finds out who's selling it, he goes to Longhorn Wine and Spirits down in Texas, who moves all his product, and he puts you on the blacklist to be able to buy from him. So if he finds out you're flipping bottles, he'll go to Longhorn and tell them to put you on a do not buy list. And if you place an order and your name comes through, it'll get rejected. So, I mean, the dude is, he raised his prices to kind of cut down on that. And then he put that other measure in there. He's legitimately, when he says he's about putting the whiskey in people who are going to enjoy its hands, I think that's really what he means. So, yeah. BT is where the Bourbon Together is the guy. When he was telling me that whole thing, well, apparently he did it. He got blacklisted. That's how he knew. So he's like, well, if you have quite a few bottles of Detling, and I'm like, yeah, I do. He goes, don't ever sell them on secondary. I said, I have no intention of ever doing that. And that's when he told me the whole story about how he did it. He got caught. He got blacklisted by Seth. And he said it took me a little while to get off Seth's shit list, basically, because he had a buddy, I guess, that knew Seth pretty well and smoothed it over with him enough to where Seth got him pulled off of it. But I was like, damn, that shit is for real. Yeah. Nuts. I'm cool with that, Zona. I'm 100% cool with that. It's kind of like the discussion we had the other night when I was talking about, are you part of the problem if you buy 3 bottles to push on to some friends at cost? I mean, obviously, you guys know I do that. I've done it a bunch of times. But then I saw in one Facebook group, I think it was out on the left coast, and somebody was saying that oh, well, you're part of the problem. And the guy's like, what do you mean I'm part of the problem? He goes, because you're buying bottles, you're taking them off the shelf to sell them to your friends instead of leaving them there for other people. And it's like, all right, there's a balancing act there, but yeah, I'm south of town. Yeah. But welcome in. Right on. Yeah, tapping bottles great. Batch is good too. I haven't bought from Batch in a while. I used to buy quite a bit of their picks, but I haven't really been keeping up with them that much. And I don't know why. I got some Elijah Craig picks from them back a couple of years ago and during the pandemic and stuff like that. And they had some really killer stuff. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then it's not just me. I was like, what happened to them? I mean, things kind of there for a while, man. That was the hot thing. Their picks were what everybody wanted. I've still got, I think I've got one of those Elijah Craig picks still left. And it's really, really good. I've gone down there for a few pours, downtown, but yeah. See, I'd heard that, but I thought it was just for renovation or something. I didn't know. I mean, the last time I was there was right after that thing downstairs opened and all that. And it's mostly tequila downstairs. And yeah, I don't know. I buy way more from Tap and Bottle. I love Tap and Bottle. I like Tap and Bottle because you can order online. You can go pick it up after work. You don't have to be sitting there waiting for the store to open. I mean, Oh, Warren, you are in here. Forgot to tell you. Guess what I got today? I'll be picking it up on Tuesday. I got another Heaven Hill 90th. Yes. No, it does not do anything after it sits on the shelf. Once it leaves the barrel, it's done, Kristen. No more aging, no more nothing. Once it comes out and goes in the bottle, it stops. Nope. Tastes different the longer it sits in the barrel. I know Warren's like, what? Secondary pages, brother. Secondary pages. buying it from a guy up in Scottsdale, but he's coming down here Monday and Tuesday. He's got business in Tucson, so he's going to bring it to me Tuesday. I know I overpaid for it, but it's okay. $180. Before you ask, I know you're going to ask. I figured 125 plus taxes MSRP. So here that's almost what, 140 out the door, close. 180 to him. I'll take it. Oh, opening up is one thing for sure, Martin. I mean, yeah, I think whiskey does open up a little bit. It doesn't age anymore. So it does change a little bit. Yeah, you're right. If you call about opening up, yeah, I was thinking, she's saying complete, newbie, and thinking, well, some people think like for an extended amount of time, it's like, okay, it doesn't age anymore. So, but it does get a little better. No, we've always talked about, Kristen, like the neck pour, like when you get them down to like about where this bottle's at now, because sometimes they'll be filled up to here. And now it's down to here. You can get it down to this shoulder area, as I like to call it. You get it down to the shoulder and let it sit for, if you noticed, I'm sitting here with this open because it's a newer bottle, but I will cork it, tonight or whatever else. But yeah, go back to it 2 or 3 weeks later and it will be a little bit different. Yeah, but you don't want to let it sit for years. When you said extended period of time, I'm like, all right, what are we calling an extended period of time? Oh, it's not to the extreme people say it is, Chris, because I've had 2 bottles I've had open for 4 or 5 years and it didn't hardly change them at all. They still tasted fine. Oh, like when I get a first crack of a bottle and I know I'm going to have a pour of it, I'll pull it and I'll let it sit for 15, 20 minutes. Then I'll pour it in the glass and let it sit a few more minutes and then I'll try it. And maybe even that evening while I'm having some pours of it, like I was sitting here earlier and this thing was uncorked and I'll just let it sit there. But at the end of the night, yeah, go ahead and cork it or whatever else. And by that time, it's let enough air in there that when you go let it sit on the shelf for a couple of weeks, go back to it, you'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I had that Stag Junior I gave Al's been open for 5 years. That's awesome, Kristen. Yeah. I mean, that's what we like. We like people to come in, ask questions, feel like they can get legitimate answers. Because there's nothing worse when people get into these live streams or whatever else and they just get ignored. Nobody pays any attention to them because they're not one of the people that have been in here for a while. Like, new person, whatever. We've all been there before. Absolutely. I'm always looking for subscribers. Trying to keep it real in here. Let's see. I knew I was going to get Warren's attention with that as soon as I started talking about secondary pages. Sure. I mean, that's what people want. There are some really, really good people in here. These are a bunch of these folks I've been in other groups with, and then I started my own channel, and come over here with me into this channel as well. So, and I still follow them in other pages too. So it's awesome. Handful of these people, at least I've actually, well, more than a handful of them I've met in person and traveled and seen them in other parts of the country. And they're just as genuine in person as they are in these live streams. That's awesome. That's how I want everybody to feel coming in here. Dan, don't feel intimidated coming in here. Don't feel like we have those kind of people in here. Right, Crispy? We're always looking for that. Shut up, Will. Will. 14. I like that. My clocks are definitely out of sync. Way out of sync. When I grow up, I want to be a whiskey drinker. Yeah, we say that all the time about Will. You can get us all in trouble. Look, the guy's just got some issues. He missed out on an Eagle Rare 12, and he just can't get past it. And yeah, this is where we're at with him. No, you know what you need, Will? You need one of those, what the hell was the thing called? The hoppity horse. Remember those? Go bounce around on one of those, man. Oh my God. You stop, Will. See, you don't even say it right, Will. So I already know you ain't legit, dude. All right, let me check one. Yeah, those damn wheel stoppers or whatever, they're definitely gonna have to happen there, Zona. Yeah, I already feel like I'm time I slide off this chair. I'm just like, love the chair, just don't like the wheels. And it would be better if it had locks on the wheels, but they don't. So you just can't even lock them in. Freaking Squires, Lords, we got them all. Will's just throwing it all out there. At least Will admit it. I like drinking rubber band flavored stuff either, so I can Rubber rubber band stuff is Scotch, man. That ain't rye. That's Scotch. Tell him, Crispy. You're not basing that off old number 7, are you, Kristen? Please tell me you're not basing it off of that. Oof. Man, I can't do Scotch, bro. Oof. Yeah, old number 7 will. I think we've all got bad history on old number 7. Oh, yeah, we've all been there before, Kristen. Hell yeah, we have been. I'm just saying the quality of the product and all that has come a long way since those days. Scotch gets me lockjaw from the nose. Uh, Hold on. All right, Warren, I'm gonna have to friend you on here so I can invite you into some of these groups. Uh, that's okay that you guys. I mean, I just can't get down with the Scotch, and it's fine. I mean, I like to give you all hell about it, but whew, did they change the recipe? Hold on. I was trading on buy 3 Fridays. Right. No, Isaac, I don't think they changed their recipes. They just expanded their profile. I mean, for years, I mean, that's just, I mean, you go back to all these legacy distillers back in the day, Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, they made what they made, which was just their regular, just run of the mill stuff. I mean, nobody got into all this fancy stuff. But as times changed and people started looking for more interesting and, different things, they all had to adapt. And now JD's kicking out some of the best, like, limited releases and, unique things that they've got going on in their rise. And they're fantastic. I mean, they have adapted their price point, the quality. I've talked about this before, and availability of some of the stuff that sits on the shelf. You can't beat it. They have all 3 of those, sitting there that other distillers would say, oh, well, we do that. We do that. You don't do all 3 of those. You don't have plenty of it on the market. It's high quality and priced right. They do all of that. I know there's some non-peated scotches, but yeah, definitely peated scotch is not my thing. That's what I said, Isaac. Trifecta. You tell me somebody that's doing all three of those. Some of them are doing 2 out of 3, but they're not getting them all. St. Meatloaf, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You know, this shit, you know, want them all, want all 3 of them. So, I'm glad you sent me that, Warren. Would have been hard to find you at that point, wouldn't it? Well, no, you can't make everybody happy for sure. Yeah. I just think it's one of those things. You know, you see that you either have the palate for it or you don't. Oh, they're exceptional at marketing. On top of that, I believe the cherry picking barrel slapping a fun. Yeah, they've definitely got it down. But you know, they all got something that they're good at. I mean, Buffalo Trace. Tell me they ain't marketing better than anybody else. I mean, damn. Hold on. Jeez. There we go. Here we go. Okay, got my pants off. Let's party. Whoa! Oh wow, wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, let's do a search. Peace. People. Here. What am I missing? What does it say? Add you as a friend, Warren? I'm like confused by this whole thing. I'm going to be in Tucson and Green Valley mid-August. I have my usual places, but where would you recommend I hunt for some bourbon? Pretty much, I already know. There's just not that much here. I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, Tap and Bottle, Maui Mart, Remy's Liquor. I've done hunt videos in there. Rum Runner. They don't. They get some stuff, but people still in that. Oh, I'm just saying is marketing. I mean, the legacy distillers got to be good at marketing. Is anybody better at marketing than Buffalo Trace? Probably not. Moonshine cherries. No. Yeah, I don't know what moonshine cherries are. Boxyard, yeah. Yeah, Boxyard gets good store picks every once in a while, for sure. Liquor Dan. Please, Warren. Good God, that place is travesty now. Yeah, Rum Runner's kind of hit or miss. Mostly miss. Liquor Dan, if you want to look at cool bottles, well, you want to do that, go to damn Beverage Depot on 22nd Street. I mean, she's crazy too. 22nd Street Liquors every once in a while will have some stuff. Who's that other guy on Craycroft that's crazy high? Saguaro. He's a straight museum. Saz got the market corner. They do. Craycroft, North 22nd. Is that where it's at? Definitely hit Honest Liquor. Yeah. Yeah, the name is the only thing that's honest. Beverage Depot didn't used to be bad though, Crispy. Years ago, they just fuck, they just got out of control. Yeah. Yeah, Crispy. I used to buy stuff from Beverage Depot back in the day. Man. Back when Blanton's was cool to buy, I used to buy Blanton's from her. It was, I mean, it was a little high, but yeah. 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 Have you been into Beverage Depot lately, though, Crispy? That's a straight museum in there now. Also, so manager and ask what they have. Yeah. Safeways do get stuff too. Oh, yeah. 2 years ago. They were probably still high back then. I was talking about like COVID days. We all think COVID was like a couple of years ago. Now it's like, man, that was like 6 years ago. Now it's 5, 6 years ago. It's like, damn, it wasn't just yesterday. Safe word for the cage. Yeah, Union House does get some stuff. I mean, I've never been in there, but their prices are just right on the cusp. I was gonna say Tucson is not great for liquor. It's really not. You better off going to Phoenix, or in my case, Tennessee, Kentucky, Colorado, Texas, Florida. I mean, like I said, traveling has got me most of what I've got. Yeah, he's right about Safeway. They don't put shit out. Although there was a Safeway up in Scottsdale, I think it was yesterday. The last couple of days, they had a freaking pallet full of E.H. Taylor barrel proof for 83 bucks, something like that. I think it was 92, but if you bought like 6 bottles, you could get it for like 83 or something like that. You looking for an E.H. Taylor barrel proof crispy? Hold on. I'll try to do this without busting my ass here. Here we go. Got one right here with your name on it if you want it. And I can bring it out to DM on Monday if you want it. I think I paid $89.99 plus tax for it. So yeah, that's what I paid for it. I paid $89.99 plus tax for it. You can have it for that. No, it's not. It's because the new one's 127.9, right? Oop, sorry about that. That was kind of loud. No, it's a 127.3. No, if it was a 127.9, I probably would have kept it. Yeah. Yeah, I think 127.9 is the new batch. No, that's what it's about, Kristen. I preach that from the very beginning of this channel that it's all about helping each other out. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why it wasn't. Why is it? Why is it not like? There we go. Nice. All right. Let's see. Yeah, welcome back in. Highly allocated. Here we go. Let's see. Taking a language training for a while, but I could swing by base on Monday. Yeah. I tell you what, email me, Crispy, or get my number. You know Squatch, right? Squatch has got Adam's got my number. Get my phone number from him, and we can text. Maybe we can get together this weekend because I think I'm going to come into town and bring some bottles to Warren or whatever else. So we can just make a multiple run there. So how many bottles are? Well, dealing with batch products, Kristen. Who knows? I mean, you don't know how many barrels are in a batch. I mean, hard to say. batch never worked 130. Yep. I think you pay 184 for 130 a lot. I picked up this E.H. Taylor barrel proof with the intent of what I like to call it, rehome it. Because I know we got people in the group who don't find stuff or whatever else. So, what was it? Somebody called me the other night the Robin Hood of bourbon. So,
The blanket I have to.
be by the airport around 3 p.m. tomorrow. I can meet you.
I'm the ghost of the Green Goblin. Ooh. Hi, Titi.
What's that? It's a ridiculous question when you're learning. Nah.
Your breath stinks, little dog. Look at this
Who do I love? Delbach? Yeah. Or the Bourbon Claws. It's like, it's another saying I've said in here numerous times about getting good bottles into good people's hands. Do what you can. Help people out. I know when I got into this, I was dying for help trying to figure this whole thing out. So, yeah, if I can help somebody out, I absolutely want to do it for sure.
You're so freaking cute.
All right, time's it getting to be 10:30, huh? See if
Ow. You're so freaking mean, Tutu.
all right, Warren, have a good night.
You're so freaking mean. What's your issue?
All right, Will. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm probably about to. Dang it.
What?
Big fake beard and a bottle of Jack.
You're so freaking cute. You're so
I think it's
You're so
Whiskey of the Year candidate. Woof.
Sugar's the most.
Thanks to Warren, I got a couple more bottles to give away, too. I mean, it's crazy.
You're so freaking cute.
Yeah, you folks in here are fantastic. I mean, your generosity is unmatched. I mean, the things that people are willing to send to me or donate for me to give away to other people is just crazy. All I know is don't lean on the chair. Don't lean.
Else you're gonna die.
It's okay. I'm going to fix that.
Metaphorically. Or
These wheels are going to come off this thing. This is going to be short lived. We'll kick the training wheels off, as they say. You know what? Ooh, I know what I want now. Oh, yeah. It's going to have to happen.
What's that?
You know. I will donate free advice to you anytime, Steve. I appreciate that, Will.
Truman, you're so spoiled. Truman, stop kicking me.
All right, we'll see you, Will. Thanks for being here, as always.
Ow. This dog is kicking me.
Second bottle. Man, I can give you a sample now, dude. I mean, I actually had 2 samples poured up for you today, but Ashley wasn't there, so I'm just going to add it to the list here. Let's see. Who's near me's had some fueling station. I love it. I mean, me and Dizzy both are big fans of it. Yeah, right. Collection's awesome because it's yours. I don't like to call it a collection. I like to call it a selection. It's all right. It's all right, Mike. It's fine. Of course, I'm not going to see her next Friday either, though, because she's going to be at she's going to be in Phoenix at the Fry's Drop. We'll probably be crossing paths somewhere. Might be able to meet her Friday coming back from the drop. Maybe. I'll get you some samples. Oh. Okay, well. I'm going to be at Total Wine next Friday. I'm going to get a haircut next Friday morning. Then I'm going straight from there to Total Wine. I don't know why, but I'm already going to be in town, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And I'm going to do some hunting in Phoenix next weekend on my anniversary weekend. But
That's insane.
yeah, I'm going to try to get a few hunts in. You have to, right? Yeah, I call it a selection. I don't call it a collection. A collection just means you're not drinking them, right? I'm all about sharing mine. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, we're going up there next weekend. It's our 25th anniversary, so taking the wife out of town, so staying at a resort, so yeah. She wants to do some of the stuff at the resort that I'm really not interested in. So I think Saturday morning she'll do some of that while I go do some bourbon hunting before we go out for anniversary dinner and all that. So we're going up there Friday and come back on Sunday. Oh, do they? I do have a little bit more of that sample still up there too. Well, you know I'm going to go to Trevor's to do a hunt anyway, so there is that. You got to do a video at Trevor's. I mean, how can you not? And then just go to Tops in Tempe if I want to get my OCD off the chart, right? Good God. Oof. Cherry bomb on the thing. Here we go again. Whiskey is the second most important thing, but people they absolutely. Funny you should say that, Crispy, because I made a comment one time in somebody's chat and they took it the wrong way. They were talking about making memories with bottles. And I told the guy, I said, you don't make memories with closed bottles. He didn't kind of get where I was going with that. It's like the memories you make with these bottles are after you open them and share them with people. Those bottles on the shelf that aren't open, those don't make any memories. They're just there. 100% about cracking them open and sharing them with people. Yeah, 100%. I get way more enjoyment sharing these things than I do actually drinking them. 100%. I'll be sharing some with Hawk Dog next weekend, I'm sure. Yeah, people have always been the most important part of it, for sure. Absolutely, it helps, for sure. Whiskey is important too. The whiskey's what brings you together. The rest of it just kind of just happens. It's like magic. Ah, well, I'd like to say I came up with this whole thing myself, but I didn't. I learned it from people in Colorado. They helped me with that years ago. I was like, had a whole different outlook when I came back from that trip a couple of years ago. It's like I'm doing this all wrong. Yeah, yeah. Well, I've got a couple George T. Stags that are sitting up there that aren't open. I got two 2025 hazmat sitting there closed. And all I'm waiting on is to kill this 2024. Once this 2024 dies, the 25, one of the 25s is going to get open for sure. So, I mean, it's at the time I already had that bottle and it was open, and then I got the two other ones, and I was like, why open them? I've already got one that's open, so won't have any problem drinking George T. Stagg or people wanting to drink it. So you'll kill it. So it's like there's no hurry to open the other ones. Right, Alan? Right. Save the world one pour at a time. I've met some of the best people since I got into whiskey, honestly. I mean, really. From all over the country. And it's like, it seems to be a common theme. They're just good people. I'm going to kill old Fitz9 at my sister's wedding. Material things are temporary, but memories we make. Exactly. That's what I said about making memories. Cool. Give one away for 5,000 subs. Whoa, bro. Yikes. Some people need the entire bottle. That is a crazy giveaway. You ain't even lying. Bro. Shoosh. I just did a 750 subscriber giveaway. I'm doing another one at 1,000, but yeah, that's a big bottle to we can't speak and work things out till we're all calm, just saying. That's what I always say at the house. Always me and the wife look at each other like, hey, calm down. It's an inside joke, you know. Nothing makes anybody more fired up than somebody telling them to calm down. It's like, yep, just gotta be calm. I don't want to be calm. Yeah, man, giving away at GTS. Holy shit, that's crazy. Me and the wife do it between us, but it's just banter, and we always just put our hands up like, hey, calm down, because we know it's a trigger word, so we just laugh about it when we say it. Hell yeah, Zona. There you go. Given a choice, I'll tell you what I'd take out of that. take the Russell's 13. Not a big Stag Junior fan, and I've got ER12, so it made it an easy choice. But out of those three, that's, yeah, Russell's 13 batch 6 is definitely the cream of the crop. Bourbon is your ally. I was born in the case. See the glass of mother, you drain by the interest. GTS if it falls in my lap. Oh, ER12 is popular for sure, and it's a great pour. Yeah, I thought about doing a Eagle 12 at 1,000. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the 1,000 sub giveaway. I've got a couple of ideas for sure. Yeah, crispy. I'm taking that Russell's 13 all day and every day, twice on Sunday. I'm telling you, it's 100% the bottle to take there. If nothing else, simple math. What's the most expensive bottle on there? That Russell's 13 batch 6. I mean, simple economics tells you which one. You too crispy. You'd start hitting some Walgreens, bro. Did you get an ER12 honk? Two. Nice. Damn, Zona, you're in a bunch of groups, aren't you? It's the best way to learn. Yeah. Weller 107 is good too, though. That thing is, that's a banger bottle too, if you ask me. But right, highly allocated. Jeez, man, people just don't get it. The revenue. I mean, I'm not even monetized yet, but I already had my buddy tell me, he's like, dude, you'll have like a view of 10,000 views and you'll get like $60. He's like, it's not. I've got one video so far that's got 10,000 and it's a short. So I don't expect that. Like I said, no grand plans of getting rich off this thing by any stretch. Yeah, the next Bruzel is not going to be me, that's for sure. Nah. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not really doing it to. I mean, I want to see how far I can take it, but if I was to get to 2,000, 2,500 and just stalled out and I had 2,000 or 2,500 like loyal supporters and we could sit in here and do this, it's fine. I remember when I started this thing thinking I wouldn't even get to 50. No, you don't know. Yeah, you definitely don't know, Kristen, for sure. Bigger numbers don't make you a better person. That's a fact. I'd be curious. Just, I mean, you don't have to share any of that, but it's just like, I figured revenue is going to be small. at best. I mean, you really just got to get big for it to really pay. I don't think YouTube is necessarily the biggest fan of whiskey tubers. 9,300 views, 8272. There's your answer. Yeah. My buddy just threw that number off the top of his head. He goes, oh, you get like 10,000 views, you get like $60. This whole ransacked your city. I'm pretty sure his ad revenue, I'm pretty sure 860,000 subscribers is bringing in some cash. He's making $1 million a year off of YouTube. I guarantee you. He's a millionaire off of that. But hey, man, he's putting the work in. I mean, here we go. Yes. I'm retiring. As soon as I get monetized, I'm retiring. No, I'm just kidding. What's he quitting for? Says he's going to go do YouTube. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you wonder how long that's going to last before they just kill it, right? All right. I think I'm about to shut this thing down. Let's see. We live in the real world. We need real people, real content. That's what you're doing. Keep it up. I found you after all. Ripple effect. Yeah. You know, I always wonder how people find it. Like, this is the second live I did tonight because the first one I had thumbnail, put all this stuff in there. Internet crapped out, and I just started another one. And I'm just like, Friday Night Live, didn't do anything, didn't put a thumbnail, didn't do anything. And it's like more people are on this one than they were on the first one. I think 50K is safe to quit your job. Yeah. All right. If you had 50,000 subscribers, you're probably going to make $1,000, $1,200 a month, probably. But then here's the problem. You've constantly got to make content, new content. You can't just sit on that and think that it's just going to be residual income. So whatever it is that you're doing, you just got to keep doing it. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not a big proponent of selling myself at all. I'm just like, I am who I am. As Popeye would say, I am what I am, but I'm not looking to do all of that. Well, yeah, and that's the problem with the consistency. That's what Joe was telling me too, is like right. The that the YouTube people would tell me I'm killing my channel by doing different stuff. Like today, I did the Maker's Mark Distillery / gift shop in Limestone Branch. And it's like, okay. Then you do hunt videos and then you do your lives. And it's like, they just want the big channels. Look at them. They're all doing the same thing. Wash, rinse, repeat. SLB drinks, Bruzel with his hunts, SLB with reviews, Stuffing Whiskey doing their blinds, Whiskey Weather with his reviews and his top fives or whatever else. But if you look, they're in their studio. They're doing the same thing. Bruzel's obviously out and about, but SLB, Stuffing Whiskey, Whiskey Weather, Artfully Bourbon, which I love their channel too. But they're consistent. They're doing the same thing, same format, same thing, and that's how they're growing. Bonding over bourbon. So. That's the dream. That's a great goal. Yep. What's up, Queasy? You know, for what the video was, it came out pretty good. I mean, I was just literally grab the phone, slap it on a selfie stick, and walk in and do that. I mean, it really wasn't a lot of work to it. Then after I edited it, I was like, man, it actually came out all right. How do you choose what you play on the TV and the? Oh. Welcome back, Queasy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that and most of the people that watch your video aren't subscribers or will not subscribe. At least, well, my numbers are not as bad as some people are talking. My subscribers are fairly, what's the word? I want to say faithful, but no, I mean, you guys watch the videos or whatever else. So it shows me the percentage of subscribers that watch my videos, and it's probably in the 70% range, somewhere in there, which is a lot because most people are telling me it's usually their channel is 50-50. Ario's like, shit, you're still at it. Yeah, marathon man. I'm known for these. Turn on YouTube TV, click first thing. Yeah. Well, that's what I want. I want it to be real. I mean, I've been told that a few times. It's like, oh, your content is as real as it gets. So, well, yeah. And then somebody asked me, it's like, well, how do you know what to talk about when you get in there? And at this point, I don't have to do anything really. I just come in, and if it's something that happened at work or something that happened like at Total Wine today or whatever else, and it just spurs a conversation that once about 15 or 20 people get in here, it just takes off on it. It just feeds off itself, and you don't really have to do anything. I mean, I've made the comment about the conversations do this. It's like, here's the conversation that you had in mind that it was going to do, but you just kind of drift off the road both ways and eventually get back on track. But I mean, you guys drive all those conversations. It's not me. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, the production stuff and all the edited videos where we try to make it perfect and it just looks like we don't make mistakes. We don't know, it's like, yeah, we're making it look really good. You're seeing the real deal on the lives for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man, we're all here for each other, man. Vent away, man. I mean, whatever's pissing you off and not sitting well with you, air it out. Go ahead. And we walk a fine line with certain things we don't want to talk about just because you don't do it, amongst a bunch of people just because it'll lead to bad arguments. The things we leave out, religion, politics, all that stuff. Try to leave all that out and just kind of keep it into our daily stuff that we deal with at a personal people level. So far, that's worked pretty well. chairs and all. God damn. Yeah, well, we've all got those things that, and the funny thing is, if people really like in certain subjects that you tend not to want to step off into, some people can see both sides of it for sure. They may not want to admit it, but you're right. That's how I want it to feel, Zona. I want it to feel like that. It's like, yeah, just said, pull up a chair and say what you want to say. And I think we all know where the line is, and we all, might get close to it, but we're not gonna jump over that, because I feel like a lot of us in here now have some kind of a bond and a friendship that you don't want to step on it. Let's just keep it good. Right. Well, going to a restaurant, everybody's staring at their phone. Back in the day, everybody had conversations at the table or whatever else, but it's like now we're all buried into our phones because that's just the way of the world now. Those phones have made our lives easier in a lot of aspects, but it definitely screwed up a lot of things. Kind of screwed up our social skills a little bit. It's like we don't really know how to deal with people on a personal level and interact with them on a daily basis. We do that. Do it all through the phone. It's like, of course, we're sitting here doing it this way too, but yeah, it's 100% a good idea, Alan. But, I mean, hell, when we were kids growing up, TV was off, at the dinner table, whatever else. And that's when all the family conversations were had, it's when the law got laid down, as they say. So, that's cool, though, Alan. Yeah, put the phones down. Just connect on a personal level. Damn, it's 11 o'clock. Oof. All right. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this one up for tonight. I'll hang out with you regardless of. I'm going to head to bed. Yeah. It's about time to kill it. So, all right. Once again, guys are killing it in here. Guys make this so easy. I don't have to do anything. I feel like a moderator or something. I just have to sit in the middle and just watch everybody do their thing. So, all right, Jeff. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, hit Squatch up for my number, and we'll go from there. Because I got to meet Squatch tomorrow anyway, if I can. I got to get some models from him and move them on to somebody else. So, Kristen, thanks for being in here. Queasy, as always. Jeff, highly allocated problems. Thanks for checking in and being here. Appreciate it. Sean comes in just as I'm about to kill this thing. Brother. About to go. All right, cool. Right on, Sean. Well, man, come back on another night, dude. I've been doing this for, geez, what, 4.5 hours now, 5 hours. So yeah, I got to kill it. All right, Honk. If I don't do another live, I don't know if I'll do a short one on Sunday. If not, I'm going to see you on Friday anyway. So, Sean, man, come on back. I just subbed. I'll catch you on the next. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I do this a couple times a week. So, and I'm usually in here for a while. So, you're catching me at the tail end. I'm not one of those guys that just peels off. I've been doing this, like I said, for about 5 hours tonight. So, it's time to go. We will chat and make plans. I think our event coordinators, Honk, have already done that. Pretty sure for Friday anyway. And maybe I can do a short live from the hotel with Honk Dog so you guys can see the Honk Dog. Since we got such a shitty picture at damn private label distillery. So if not, we'll take a better picture if nothing else. Maybe we can do a quick live from the hotel room. We'll see how that goes. All right, Kristen, thanks again. Appreciate it. You'll get a haircut. Actually, I'm getting a haircut Friday morning. Then I'm going to Total Wine. Then I'm going to come home, finish packing, loading up the car. As soon as Kim gets home, she thinks she's going to bail at about 1 o'clock. Then we're headed up your way. So hopefully we're up there by, I'm hoping by 3:30, even with traffic. I'm hoping we'll be up there. All right, cool. Well, again, thanks guys for being here. You guys are the best. And we will see you guys on the next one. Maybe a short one on Sunday, but see how the wife's feeling about that. You got the day off on Friday? Nice. Me too. All right. Take it easy, Crispy. I'm going to have to get your real name. Quit calling you Crispy. All right, cool. So, as I always like to say, until next time, everybody, cheers.